Welcome back to Medicare Tales and Marshmallows, where we light the fire, sip something warm, and try to decode Medicare without a decoder ring. Not for the faint of heart, I tell you. Tonight, we're diving into the not-so-fun part of choosing a Medicare supplement plan: timing. Yep, it turns out you can't just waltz in whenever you want, unless you enjoy the possibility of medical underwriting, also known as, hey, tell us every health issue you've ever had and we might let you in. Joining us is someone who's walked the tightrope of Medicare supplement deadlines and lived to joke about it, the incredible Frankie D.
Thank you, Cam. I brought my paperwork, my planner, and my llama-shaped stress ball. I'm ready.
Alrighty then, let's get right into it. You chose a Medicare supplement plan, but you almost missed your chance to get in without first giving blood.
Yep, I already knew I wanted Medicare supplement someday when I'd need it. But what I didn't know was there's a 6-month Medicare supplement open enrollment period that starts the month you turn 65 and enroll in Part B. Not your birthday, not when you sign up for Social Security, not when Mercury is in retrograde, when you turn 65 and get Part B.
Got it. Clock starts ticking at age 65 plus Part B. So what happened?
Well, I signed up for Medicare right at 65, but I delayed Part B because I was still covered under my employer. So when I finally retired at 66 and got Part B, my 6-month Medicare supplement window started then. Nobody told me that was my golden ticket.
And you got in?
I did, barely. I picked a plan, applied, and they couldn't ask me about my knee replacement, my thyroid, or that unfortunate incident with the goat. Wait, goat? Long story. Let's just say goats only like yoga, not Zumba.
That sounds like a story for another day. Okay, moving right along. So what happens if someone misses that 6-month window?
Oh, then it's the underwriting Olympics. They can deny you, charge you more, or make you wait. That's how I found out just in time when one of my friends called to lament what happened to her. She had to fill out a health questionnaire and wait for a decision. She eventually got in, but had more paperwork than a tax audit. She described it as trying to get into a speakeasy when you have an oxygen tank and a fanny pack. They don't have to let you in.
Oh my. Know of anyone else with a similarly painful experience?
Do I? My friend Larry, bless him, didn't realize that Medicare supplement had its own timer ticking away. He thought he could wait until the premiums came in hotter than a jalapeno on a sun porch. He thought, I'll just wait a year or two, see how things go. Spoiler alert, things went poorly.
What happened?
He tried to sign up for Medicare supplement after he had a few health issues, a little heart thing, a big knee thing, and suddenly he's filling out forms longer than the Declaration of Independence. I think they asked him about everything but his favorite childhood cereal. Then the insurance company basically said, nice try, but nah.
They denied him?
Well, to be fair, they offered him a plan for double the premium, and they slapped on a 6-month waiting period for anything pre-existing. He was livid. He said, Frankie, I thought Medicare was supposed to protect me. I said, Larry, it is. You just ignored the fine print, buddy.
So Larry's mistake was missing that 6-month enrollment period.
Exactly. He didn't know that once it's over, unless you have a special circumstance. And by the time he did have a circumstance, his medical record was a mile long. I told him, Larry, you should have listened to me when I handed you that pamphlet and 3 highlighters. Luckily, annual enrollment was right around the corner, so he ended up going with a Medicare Advantage plan, even though that wasn't his preference. But at least with that, he didn't have to go through underwriting. Now he's saving up money for co-pays, co-insurance, and deductibles. He's actually here with me on a visit. Want to talk to him too?
Oh, that'd be awesome if he's game.
Let me ask. Hold a sec. Hey, Larry, want to come chat real quick with this nice lady about your Medicare supplement enrollment attempt?
Listeners, this is an unexpected rare treat to hear from not one, but two Medicare warriors. Hey, Larry, you there?
Yes. Sorry, just getting situated with the phone. I wasn't prepared for this, or I'd have brought my folder full of questionnaires and denial letters. But hey, I do have a small bottle of Tums here for emotional support.
Appreciate you jumping in like this. So, Larry, let's rewind and set the stage. Frankie was just telling us about your journey into Medicare supplement, which feels like should be a Netflix miniseries full of missed deadlines, plot twists, and surprise premiums. What happened with your Medicare supplement enrollment?
Yes. My story begins with a false sense of security. I turned 65. Got original Medicare, figured I was set. I didn't think I needed a Medicare supplement plan yet. I was healthy, golfing, eating kale for some reason.
And so you skipped the 6-month Medicare supplement open enrollment period.
Yep, sailed right past it, like a tourist missing their cruise boarding time. 6 months went by. I had no idea that was my golden judgment-free window. Then bam, I tore my meniscus trying to relive my high school basketball glory. Suddenly, I'm looking at hospital bills and thinking, oh right, I should probably get that supplement now.
Then you ended up applying for a Medicare supplement after your window had closed. What was that like?
Have you ever filled out a medical form so long it needed footnotes? They asked about every doctor visit I'd had since birth. I told them, look, I barely remember what I ate last Tuesday.
Oh my, but you got through all that, and I understand they did finally offer you a supplement plan.
Technically, yes, but the premium they quoted me was about $200 more per month than what my buddy Frankie pays, and they slapped on a 6-month waiting period for my physio. I told them at that price I should at least get a t-shirt and a tote bag. I just ended up going on a Medicare Advantage plan instead for now.
Looking back, what would you have done differently?
I would have signed up for a Medicare supplement plan the day I got Part B. No questions, no health checks, just boom, I'm in. But I didn't know the rules. No one spells them out unless you go digging or trip over someone like Frankie at the post office.
What do you want folks to know?
That medical underwriting is real. And it can cost you, financially and emotionally. And while some folks do get through it okay, others don't. It's a gamble. If you're approaching Medicare, mark that 6-month window in neon pink and read those pamphlets you get in the mail. Or get you a friend like Frankie. She reads all the manuals.
Larry, thanks for sharing your story. We salute your hard-earned wisdom and your emotional support, Tums.
You are quite welcome. Hold on, here's Frankie.
Wow, Frankie, what a story your friend there had to share. But I wonder though, I've also heard about guaranteed issue rights, those rare magic moments where insurance companies must let you in with no questions asked.
Right. I did some research on that in preparation for our chat today. Turns out these are special situations, like your employer coverage ends, your Medicare Advantage plan leaves your area, you move out of your plan service area, or you tried a Medicare Advantage plan for the first time and want to switch back within 12 months. If you ask me, it all sounds pretty tricky, and it's not all clear to me that you won't go through underwriting. Oh wait, I take that back. I also did find that some states have guaranteed issue rights, but sadly, I don't live in any of those states.
So, bottom line, if you want a Medicare supplement plan, the trick is to act fast.
Like Cheetah and Crocs fast. Otherwise, it's back to underwriting land like Larry.
So, Frankie, if you could talk to yourself at 64 and 11 months, what would you say?
Read the fine print, sweetie. Don't assume someone's magically gonna show up with the rules, especially if they're printed in font size 4 on page 87 of the Medicare and You Guide.
And if someone misses their Medicare supplement enrollment window and still really want a Medicare supplement, what should they do?
Don't panic. Talk to a trusted licensed agent or a SHIP counselor. Ask about state-specific protections. Some states offer year-round enrollment or have birthday rules. There are loopholes if you know where to look. Just don't try to look by yourself. Get help.
Wow, sounds like Medicare supplement enrollment is like trying to board a train that only comes once and it doesn't always stop where you're standing. But with the right timing, you can ride comfortably, skip the stress, and avoid sharing your entire medical history with a stranger. Frankie, thank you for your time, your stories, and your bravery in the face of enrollment forms. And thanks for letting Larry share with us as well. Anytime. Now, where are our marshmallows? We get double portions, right? For sure. There you have it, listeners. Until next time, stay warm, and if you need it, get on that Medigap train when it pulls into your station.